Girls Championship draw. Now, of course, this year's tournament will be held in Windhoek, Namibia, from that tournament kicking off from the 10th all the way until the 17th of May. So come May, Namibia will certainly make sure to bring the show home. They'll also be vying for glory as they will be hoping to make history on home ground for the very first time. Namibia have never won the tournament. The furthest they ever went was in 2021 when they placed third. Zambia return as defending champions, of course, thrashing Lesotho last time right here in Johannesburg when they won 15-0 against Lesotho. For this year's edition, 9 teams will be taking part from all across SADC, and they will be, of course, vying for that very big prize, which is the title. Leading today's competition or draw is none other than COSAFA competitions manager, that is Joshua Nip, and he will make sure to give you all the details that you need to know in terms of this very draw. Do stay tuned as the teams are ready, as the names are also ready, and history to be made right here on COSAFA. I will now be handing over that is to Mr. Joshua Nip to give you more details on the draw.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and to all the viewers watching right across Africa. Firstly, I'd just like to welcome our draw assistant for today, Kelly from Namibia.
Hi.
Kelly, it's always good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Kelly, so this is the first time the competition will be hosted in Namibia. What is the excitement back home?
Oh, Namibia is buzzing with excitement. We are just about ready to roll out the red carpet. I think it's an amazing opportunity to promote local football and to also promote women's football indeed as well. And also, it's the first of its kind in Namibia, so we're actually really excited. Also, a stepping stone, since Namibia will also be hosting the Region 5 in July, so we are absolutely thrilled.
Thank you very much, Kelly. We are excited as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll start by explaining the format of the competition as well as the draw procedures. We have 9 participating teams split into 3 groups of 3 teams each. The winner of each group and the best second place team overall will progress to the semi-final stage of the competition. We then have 3 seeded teams based on the host country and the performances at the 2024 edition of this competition. And those are the host Namibia. They head up Group A in position A1. We then have the champions from 2024, Team Zambia. They head up Group B and they go to position B1. And then we have the runners-up from 2024, Team Lesotho. They head up Group C in position C1. The remaining 6 teams are divided into 2 pots, Pot 1 and Pot 2. Pot 1 contains the 3 high-ranked teams, and these are Mozambique, Botswana, and Malawi. And then in Pot 2, we have the 3 lower-ranked teams, which are Zimbabwe, Comoros, and Mauritius. And then just to explain how it will work, so drawing from Pot 1, the balls are drawn and slotted into position 2 across the groups, and then we move over to Pot 2, where the last 3 balls will conclude the groups. Kelly, good start. You can step over to Pot 1, give it a good stir first, and draw the first ball. So this ball will go to position A2. Team Malawi. So Malawi joins Namibia in Group A. Malawi participated in the 2022 edition of this competition, where they finished 3rd place in Lilongwe. Thank you, Kelly. Now move across to Group B, position B2. Team Mozambique. So Mozambique joins Zambia in Group B. Mozambique made their debut in the 2024 edition of this competition, and they lost in the semi-finals to Lesotho. Thank you, Kelly. The last ball from Pot 1. So this ball will go to position C2. Team Botswana. So they joined Lesotho in Group C. Botswana were runners-up in 2021 after losing to Zambia in the final. They also finished 4th in 2019 and 2022, respectively. Kelly, go to Pot 2. Conclude Group A. Team Comoros. So they joined Namibia and Malawi in Group A. Comoros are appearing at a 5th COSAFA U17 Girls Championship and are awaiting their first win in this competition. Thank you, Kelly. Move back to Group B, position B3. Team Mauritius. Mauritius will join Zambia and Mozambique in Group B. And then last ball, Kelly, to conclude the draw. Team Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe joins Lesotho and Botswana in Group C. Zimbabwe's best finish was 4th place on their debut in 2020. Just a recap of the groups. In Group A, we have Namibia, Malawi, and Comoros. Group B, we have Zambia, Mozambique, and Mauritius. And in Group C, we have Lesotho, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. Okay, looking at Group A, Namibia placed with Malawi and Comoros. How do you fancy their chances?
Namibia didn't win any of the rounds in 2024, so I'm hoping they're going to come in strong and beat everybody in that group, so I'm excited about that. Group B, I'm excited about Zambia because that 15-0 win last year with Lesotho is unforgettable. And yeah, the last group, Botswana is also a very good team, so I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing this time around as well.
Thank you very much, Kelly. I think it's exciting times, and we look forward to this competition in Windhoek. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the draw for today. The fixtures will be distributed through the media outlets. Thank you very much.